welcome back to obviously this mini-series of finances. And as I said, we're going to bring you even more principles that you can take away that will change your financial situation. Now, last week, if you haven't watched the video, please go back. Okay, but last week we talked about number one principle was this: the world no longer cares just about your grades, they care about your financial IQ. So you got that. Now, this week is principle 2. This principle is this, very, very simple. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Now, really, come on, I want you to say it with me. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Why do I say that? Because you know what? Every day people are telling me, if I could just earn a little bit more money, if I'm on £5 an hour, if I could get to £7 an hour, everything will be okay. But here's the truth. Listen, we all earn more money, right? Are we any financially better? No, there's more money in the world than ever before, and we still have a financial crisis. What's going on? So it can't be the answer. Well, here's the thing, you'll say that's all right to say, but if I was a footballer, all my financial problems would be okay. Is that really the truth? Let me give you some stats. Okay, Forbes magazine, right, followed the NBA and the NFL. No, we're not talking about Premiership now. That's minor league. We're talking about the big earners. Now, they say in the NFL, okay, those people who retire, okay, after 2 years, 70% are bankrupt. How can you be bankrupt when you're earning 20 million a year? I don't get that. Okay, what about the NBA? Well, they say 68% of people in the NBA after 5 years are also bankrupt or financially poor. Now, I don't know about you. I can't figure out how you can have so much money and still be bankrupt. And you say, well, that's maybe just because they're sports stars. Okay, what about Mike Tyson? What about Michael Jackson? These guys earn more money than you will ever see. Michael Jackson died broke. Okay, understand that. Let's go back to the first principle. Are these the kind of people that sounded like they had a financial IQ? Were these people who were more concerned about how much they earned, but not about how much they kept? That's right. Now here's the question I'm going to ask you. How much do you earn today? Yeah, I don't care if you're at McDonald's and you're earning £7 an hour. I don't care if you've got a great job and you're an accountant and you're earning 30,000. What about you're at top of the tree and you're earning 60 to 100 grand? The question is not really that. The question is really this: how much do you save every month? Or do you represent what we said in the very first video, the government, who spends, but their debts are just like that because they don't save any money? The question is, are you saving any money today? Now, I want you to go through an exercise with me right now, because I want to really show you that if you were just to put away a little bit of money every month, where you could be. We're going to start with a guy at 14 years old. Do you all remember having a paper round? Okay, and you go out, it was freezing. Well, this guy at 14 years old, he was earning £4 an hour. Okay, £4 an hour for 2 hours, 3 days a week, 46 weeks a year. His annual income, okay, was £1,000. And guess what? He said, out of that £1,000 a year, I'm going to put away 220. And he put it in the bank, and that bank gave him 3% interest, which you can get today, right? And now you'll see on the screen, okay, there were different scenarios as he was 15. He had a Saturday job at £6 an hour, followed the same principle, put away, okay, 20% of his savings that was earning 3%. But don't forget, he also had the 220 from the year before. Now, if you follow this screen, you'll see that he has a total career that culminates when he's 23 to being a supervisor, and he's on £26,000 a year. Now, this time he puts away 5,200, okay? But his total at the end of 10 years of saving is what? Okay, £31,000, okay? By just in the last 10 years, from a paper round to becoming a supervisor on an average salary, he put away 20% and gained 3% interest. At the end of 10 years, he had £31,000. Let me ask you a question. Could you do with £31,000? Would you feel wealthy right now? The truth is we all would, right? This guy wasn't a high earner. This guy had a paper round. This guy had a Saturday job. This guy then had an average salary right at the end of 10 years of $26,000. And he had enough money to go and buy a home. He had enough money to go and do whatever. Buy a brand new BMW cash. You imagine that? The thing is, you may not be there now, But if you started to put away some money today, what could you be buying in 10 years? The thing that I really want you to do now is make a decision to pay yourself first. You paid JD Sports, you paid your car finance, you paid everybody, you've even paid the tax man. What about learning to pay yourself by saving some money every month? Could you do that? This is not rocket science, is it? I'm not giving you principles that you can't do right now. I'm asking a question, but will you do it? Do you want to be financially secure? Do you want to be financially wealthy? Do you want to be financially rich? If you want to be any one of those three things, you've got to put in this principle. And the principle is what? You should know it by now. It's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Make that decision today to start saving some money. Listen, we've not finished with you yet. Okay, we've got 2 more videos coming. Okay, 1 more principle and then final video doing. Now the next week is all about leverage. So please tune in. But listen, don't tune in. And I'm saying this to you. Do not tune in if you haven't done principle 1 and you haven't done principle 2. You've got to do those first. Then come and listen to principle 3. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. And I look forward to seeing you next week.